Now, the time you go into sleep tonight, you turn the light off and you lie down. But when you lie down, you don't know what you actually breathe in when you're sleeping. The oxygen that's flying around with the flies is living in the bedroom. You sleep away, but that's not half of it. No matter how old you are, you know you have mama and papa and you have grandma, grandpa, right? Let's try to see if we can hypnotize your grandpa and your grandmother, like we put them right now in this dark room. We hypnotize them, like, I am God, I decide to change my mind. You're not getting one day older tomorrow. I want to reverse you back to the beginning. You take your grandma, grandpa, they sleep tonight, and then 180, they reverse to be the smallest baby, and then they started crying, and then mama take them and give them breastfeeding, and then put them back in the stomach, and then take the pain away, give it to grandpa, and then they stay in the stomach, and then the little flies fly around with the, because grandpa, great grandpa have the pain and great grandmother have the flesh again, and the little fly is gonna fly around. Don't have to come to be in a body that only sleep in the night, and the only reason why they speak because of the school book is the memory box in the baby body. Now, the fly is flying around, grandma get a body, great grandpa get the drop. Now, grandma reverse to be a baby, grandpa reverse to go back inside his mother. When you take everybody backwards, you will find out there's only one thing that's become the spare body, is the wings, and that is the Maya Dubai, a tiny little fly that become FBI agent. Only when dead body dies, that's when you see that fly. And sometimes they pop out of rotten food, you see shining gold flies. Now, when you learn the secret of this world, then you know what to do with the casino money when you win. Then you know that the next 1 hour is so slow. You know how you have to know that the next 1 hour is slow? Well, try to set your alarm 5 minutes later. And when the alarm goes, try to set it again in the same amount of minutes you did set it for 25 hours later. Because the minutes the alarm go, the same minute, you cannot set it. You have to own a minute later in order for you to have the right to set it. Because you cannot say you want your alarm to go 5 minutes past 5. Okay, it's going 10, 5 after 5. Now, try to set it for 25 hours later, 5 after 5. You have to wait 6 minutes past 5. Then you own the access of 5 after 5. Because if you don't wait 1 minute later, it's gonna ring right away because you're still standing on the minutes too short. That is how slow is this world. But the shocking thing you need to know, I take you back to the beginning for you to know you don't have a grandmother, you don't have a grandfather, you don't have a mama, papa. You have an instrument which is a skeleton that came from the gorilla stomach that is having fantasy in the wall, and because of the gorilla baby that is having experience building houses now, and now we really think that we, the little babies, are capable of becoming mother and father. All you need to do is just shrink everybody back to the beginning. You figure out it's just a fly becoming the extension. And until you learn how to close your nose Close your, not too long because you're gonna die. Learn how to close your nose and see how long you can stand, and the minute you think you can't take it, you open your mouth to get some fresh air. And close your eyes for you to know the light is not real because your eyes is open. When you close your eyes, you will see the darkness because you open your eyes to see the wall. You open your eyes to see the people. If you close your eyes, nobody can bluff you. Like someone is coming with a Porsche car in your face, you don't like to see it, close your eyes. Then you are in charge. You hear the sound, but you can't see it. So, the best part about the whole thing, well, you're about to find out that this wall, what you're all killing yourself, you're not even born yet. Let's try to tell you what the meaning of that you're not born yet. Why I say you're not born yet? Because you are just a tool that did not transit yet to be what you're supposed to be. Do you know the difference between a seed on the floor and when it's become a tree? Do you know when the leaves fall? You see in the leaves, but it's like human being. You are not your mother and father, which is the seed that become the tree. Right now you're just the leaves hanging and the branches. But the seed that is coming out with the apple, when the tree is growing, you see the branch, you see the leaf, you make a picture, you don't see the fruit yet. You think, oh, beautiful. But if you take a long walk, you come back 6 months later, you find out there's something more. But what is that more is what you never become yet. The mother is a little tree that is taking a walk, a fruit tree. And when she's growing up, she have a sister on the other side. In the beginning of time, self-masturbation, no injection, no pill. You get pregnant by yourself, and you have your son and your daughter that you're going to connect to take you to the next level. You have to catch the train to go to the future. Like someone going in the train is like going to a bungalow. Someone build a new bungalow. You're going from boxes to boxes. Like going to sea over there. You're not moving anywhere. Where are you going to drive the train? Well, the little girl in the classroom and the other little girl in the classroom yesterday, they are now mama and mama. That make the 42 and the 38-year-old girl and boy. But they can never differentiate the condom from the body of the person they think they make love to. They cannot picture the man in the stomach of the mother and the mother was masturbating. They cannot picture it. They see a man, but they don't see the 6-month-old pregnancy. What you're looking for here is that there is a drop that came to call you out of you. And when you step down, you have to go to the next level. You haven't done it yet the last 500 years. There is an empty woman, a skeleton, that is coming in the oxygen of the fly. You breathe in the fly to download the fly. The fly is the orgasm you're going to download. The body is a food tree. You drink, you eat, you digest the food. You eat, you drink, you digest the food daily. But your fresh air in your nose is coming from the fly. The oxygen that fly around, it goes in your body. They have a life, but they don't have a dick and vagina to have sex. They come in the Pinocchio to have sex. They are what you become. The difference between the beef and the flies that will come out of the dead body, can you tell me what's the difference between the two? You can argue me and say it's not real, but it's not about real. I am the video and you are just the body that's gonna fall asleep. And if you can trust the video, maybe you can able to find your way, because this video will be speaking when the body Sally will be sleeping. Try to picture your house. What is flying around when you kill the fly? It doesn't fly anymore. And try to picture when your baby is born without the wings. They say the baby is stillborn. And if the baby is breathing in and out, there was no baby 9 months ago, who do you think is the baby? You can say extension of you, okay, but the extension has to be the you yourself. Like Britney Spears now, she's not special, she's just an example, because the body is special, but the name I'm calling doesn't mean she's above everybody else. The A till Z, I call her because everybody look up to her. She have 2 boys standing in the ocean. That is her key to print herself to become the twin girls, what she did not become. Take 1 drop from the sun and 1 drop from the other one and make herself to become the goddess that is now on video, or she gonna die without tasting her own flavor. That is not Kefed. Kefed help her. Kefed is a woman that stepped down, or come to help Britney to step down. Now Britney need to take the sun drop. It is right now, it is strong because she's still young. Take the boys in the hospital and turn the little boy to a little girl. Then she become girl of steel or man of steel. Now the boy is walking with the paint of Kefed, but the inside is Britney Spears. Britney need to take her own drop and turn it in her stomach. Sissy is too old to try because she's above the 80. But Britney is still young to do it, because that is her own feeling. That become a bucket, but the boy gonna waste it. She need to make a little girl out of her stomach. Diana died, don't become a little girl. Diana stopped with 2 boys, but Britney is still there to take the drop and turn it in her stomach and make the boy become a little girl. So the boy, when the boy is 10 years later, the boy will be a 10-year-old girl and a 20-year-old boy. The girls, Celine Dion thinks she have 3 boys that's gonna get married. Snap out of it. Take your son, the tall one. He's not a Renee. You need to look for Renee's sister. It is very important. The God is now a shadow. The God is all the shadow videos. The babies are not real. The faces that are in the wall, they're just streets babies. But the life that's walking behind the bodies is all the videos. Renee is dying, but Celine Dion need to take her son, turn it in her stomach, and get the sweet little girl she was showing and have a crush on Michael Jackson, whatever. She had the little girl in her stomach. She need to take her own key to open the door. Yesterday she did not take her brother. Today she have her own self. She need to open the door, because that door she gonna open is the oldest grandmother, the owner of the body. The girls travel from the same branch, but only they're not coming with the brothers. Everybody dumped their brothers in the street. They left their brothers, they left their son, they left their brother. They all went to the future without the mind, without the feeling. But the feeling is inside the blind baby boy. So Britney Spears have the chance to catch the train. Celine Dion have the chance to catch the train. And Tony Braxton have the chance to catch the train. All the young ones now, you get the chance to catch the train. Because if you don't catch the train, you're gonna be just a shadow in the videos, and you're not coming back in the world. You're not going up, you're down here. Up is lost. They are just third dimension that are advanced, but I will tell you in the next video.